Thanks all for gathering. Okay, thank you all for gathering this morning. We'll go ahead and get started with our morning service for today's session. We're grateful to Reverend Igor Makasuk, who will be leading us in the chanting of Jusege. Then I'll be providing a brief reflection to get us started this morning. So we'll go ahead and begin at this time with Jusege chanting. Thanks to Murakami Sensei for leading the kancho as well. These days I find myself recalling a passage from the Wisdom of Shinran Shonin, in which he describes a teaching he received from Master Ojinjo, who, when a scholar of great erudition and lettering would come and speak to him, when he would leave, he would say, "I wonder if his birth is so. I really have my questions." And then when a man of little education and learning would come very humbly receive the teachings, upon leaving, one of the would say, "Without doubt, his birth is so." No. I've been thinking a lot about over the last year or so with the rise and the real remarkable usefulness in many ways of artificial intelligence. What is it that we as human beings are left to do in this world? Last night when I got home from this gathering, I opened up the fridge and I saw a familiar takeout container. On the cover of it, written in Sharpie marker, was the word bao, which is from Shao Bao or Shorongpo. And I knew that my wife and my kids had gone to our favorite restaurant last night for dinner. But that often happens when I'm away. But I'm not cooking. So they go to this place called Town of Dumpling. It's in this little strip mall on the south side of San Mateo on El Camino Real. And it's I think the best Chinese food in America, frankly. It's really, really good, but it's almost all of the signage in the store is handwritten. They don't have like printed, like the menus I think are like printed out, but like in like 1996 or something like that. But the thing about Town of Dumpling is when you go in, the separation between the dining area and the kitchen area is just a glass wall, and you can see you can see the staff cooking the food, and you can see it's a kind of a dumpling plate, and you can see the bajans, the ladies there holding the dumplings, and that I think to me really adds to deliciousness, because the flavors are amazing, but also that it was handmade, that it was you're consuming delicious food, but you can see it was made by a person, made by a human. And I mean, that's an example for me of something where the fact that the knowledge, the kind of entrusting that this is something that was created by a human within the bounds of human limitations is what makes it really delicious and enjoyable. I feel like Dharma talks to me are the same sort of thing, that it's coming out of a genuine lived human experience. It's the connection of one's own heart and experience of the teaching that's being conveyed, and that for the listener, the power of it is that this is a fellow human being, a simple traveler who has received this teaching, and that connection of, I feel that sense of we are fellow humans journeying on this path, and the comfort, the wisdom, the liberation that I received is also share together with all of those who hear the teachings. And so I think that, the Dharma talk, of course, we make efforts to prepare and to study and to understand the Dharma. But for me, that it's really a practice of listening as fellow human beings. We listen to one another. We have a sense of connection. We carry those questions that we receive from the Sangha members. We make them our own. We carry them in our hearts, and then we together look to the wisdom of the teachings. I think often I'm reminded of one of my favorite stories of the Myokonin Shoma, who was much beloved of the head priest of his temple. And it was a pretty good sized temple. There were several kind of assistant priests there. And one of them was particularly envious of all the attention and respect that Shoma received, because this man was a great Dharma scholar. He had profound knowledge and understanding of the teachings. And he felt that, why does Shoma get so much respect? He doesn't have the knowledge and understanding that I do. And so he handed him the larger sutra. He handed him the sutra book and opened it up to the Goakuda, the most difficult section of the sutra, and said, Shoma, we know that you're such a wise and have such a profound understanding of the Dharma. Why don't you expound upon this for the Sangha? Shoma said, oh, thank you for this opportunity. And he took the sutra book and he opened it up. Seriously. Shoma scuso. Says, Shoma, I will save you. I will liberate you. It's what is written there. This is the essential meaning of the teachings, right? So, Honen Shonin understood this. Honen Shonin, of course, had, AI level knowledge of the sutras. He'd read the entire canon 5 times. And yet, Honen Shonin recognized that, it's those who have that simple, profound understanding of the teaching, that sense of their own personal liberation, that are those for whom birth is settled, for whom the path to liberation is clear. I think there are many opportunities for us to embrace and implement this AI technology. I myself use it every day for different aspects to free up my own time for study and understanding. But I hope that we will also really reflect deeply and today really think about what is the human aspect that we as ministers bring to this teaching, and what our task is in sharing the Dharma, providing Dharma talks to convey that sense of mutual liberation through the working mind of great compassion. So I thank you all very much for joining us. I'm again very much looking forward to our conversation. Deep gratitude to our speakers, especially Hondaku Sensei, who's traveled all the way from Europe to be with us here today. So we'll conclude this session. Yeah, so again, thank you all for gathering. We will have about a 10-minute break to transition and get things set up for our morning session. Really excited to hear about the UEM project. It's going to be a great day. So we'll get things set up. Please reconvene at 9:30.